Thanks, Coach. A bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Down. 60 outlaw. I got you. Check 31. Check 31. Ready?
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
He's checking credit. General West.
Second and 9 at the 18-yard line.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
57's the Hey, wahoo. Go. Hey, defense, let's go. Mike's 57, 57.
Second and 9 now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is third and 9. Looking to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Johnson, the intended target. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
60 outlaw. Here we go. Mike's 59. Ready, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it in?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Vikings now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. But we're trying to go first do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
That's track. Shoot.
From the pistol, they run with Peterson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
First down.
Ready up.
51. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Pilot, 64, weak. Defense.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Greystone travel.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there, 1st down, Vikings.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
218, chop.
2nd and 10. At the 47.
On 2nd down now, it's Peterson. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Hey, exit.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
All day, baby, all day.
Mike 51.
Ready.
They'll drop the throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 12-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10.
Mike, check. 59.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
59 Mike. Check. 59.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Okay, ready? Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. 80 weapon. 80 weapon. Shift, shift.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike, let's go.
They'll look to throw here. He's got his tight end, Burton. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
Push him back. Check 9, check 9. Joker, 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 Joker. Kill, kill, kill. 61. Matchbox, light. Twist. Shift.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton. On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
This is our time, guys. This is our time. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Out. SOS. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the protein spill. Haywood. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hey, switch gears. Grace don't travel.
He'll look to throw. They set up the screen to Peyton. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
59 Mike. Check, go. No change. Mike's 59. Check pass. Mike's 5'9. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. Mike 22.
They're going to look to throw. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Minnesota.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, team 6.
Back to throw here. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
You better be afraid of me. Look at me, zipper.
Second and 10. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Come get some. Here, Mike 51. Here we go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they'll get this down to the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Let's go now.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Peterson, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Hey, Charlie. Hey.
57. Drop deep.
Now.
57 to Mike.
Check Mike. Be crippled.
He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now back to throw. And Walker has it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. And Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And he pushed it. Pushed it from short distance. Wide right, it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we've seen these be tricky from time to time. You know, you've almost got to cut the ball to make it go through. And this time he cut it a little too much, and he sliced it.
Yeah, and he'll tell you, no excuses on this one. It's a kick every NFL kicker should be able to make in his sleep. But your word was definitely correct. He sliced that one, and he'll miss it wide to the right.
25, check 25, check 25.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to float. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll try the left side. Peyton. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Ready. Right there. 54 Mike.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Recon, 132 fight. Alpha. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Right.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Moss. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Number 84. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Kill.
Watch the safety creep. Hey, Sam off. Check three. Shoot.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Ready. 70, Indy. Smooth.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Go.
Let's bring it. 57's the mic. 50.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Hey, high 7.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. On play action, they'll throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Looking to throw. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Mike 57. Come on.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 9 now. And he's going to go down again. Eddie Goldman with a sack. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This a 33-yard attempt. And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Check 43. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Wide, get wide. Go.
They'll try to left side. Peyton. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Delta. 55. Mike 55. Go. Mike 55. Mike 55.
You ain't doing nothing today.
You had
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Let's go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Here we go. Here we go. General, flash. Buds. 55's my guy, 55. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Hey, check Mike. Watching you five.
Let her.
They'll look to throw here. That'll be caught. It's Hester. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Ready. 54's Mike. Check. Watch the pilot. 64, weak. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Switch. Slam.
Check 50. Ready.
On 1st down, Peyton. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
On the ready. Mike 5-4. Hey, me and you all day. Chopper. I'm coming after you. Bravo. Say.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Let him know. Yep.
They'll set up to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Ben Gideon leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, Burton. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. So the false start will back them up 5. So that'll back them up 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They're going to look to throw. And an alley to run. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 3rd down, Peyton. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it It'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that?
on, what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
You go tight. You got tight.
Hey, lock it.
Show it up.
Recon, 152 fighter. Ready?
They'll run on 1st down. It's Walker. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 46-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On the set.
Mike 51. I don't even know why this team showed up.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. And he gets it down to the 32. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2nd and 5. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Adam Thielen. His first touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
17, Vikings 13.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Watch the out. Watch the yes. Check 59. Mike is 59.
2nd and 14. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's make these babies cry.
80 weapon. 80 weapon.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
I got one.
Now back to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On first down, it's Walker. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Switch. Check 6 guard.
They run again with Walker. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
They'll drop to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Haywood. Hey.
3 buck. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey. 57.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down. Peyton looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
61. Matchbox, right. Give me that ball, defense.
Check, 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 check. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Ready.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Coming after you. Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the run.
And they, in fact, will throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the slant, watch the slant.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Exit. 55, my God, 55. Too little, cupcake.
Hey, check right, check right.
Ready, go.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll set up a throw. For Marshall, that's complete. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season.